Caitlin Clark injury row. Fever star's return date revealed in latest update ahead of away run. Caitlin Clark is nearing her return. The Indiana Fever star missed her sixth consecutive game on Friday as Stephanie White and co. took on the Dallas Wings. Caitlin Clark is nearing her return. The Indiana Fever star missed her sixth consecutive game on Friday as Stephanie White and co. took on the Dallas Wings at the American Airlines Center. At the time of writing this story, the Fever were leading 77-69. Clark, who had a perfect run coming into the 2025 season, has been reduced to just 13 games because of multiple leg injuries, and her 16.5 points per game are below her 19.2 mark over 40 games last season when she was named WNBA Rookie of the Year. The 23-year-old's latest injury came in Fever's win over the Connecticut Sun on July 15. While the team does not have an official return date, the latest update indicated that she could be back soon. Indiana said that Clark underwent further medical evaluations earlier this week, which confirmed that no additional injuries or damage were discovered. The team added that Caitlin Clark will continue working with the medical team on her recovery and rehabilitation, with a priority on her long-term health and well-being. The positive update comes as Indiana are battling a series of tough road games. After Dallas, they will play the Seattle Storm, Los Angeles Sparks, and Phoenix Mercury. Caitlin Clark opens up on injury concerns. Clark recently spoke about her injuries this season. "This is the first time I haven't felt like a young body that can run around and sprint every day and just continue to do that. Being a professional athlete, you really have to take care of both your body and your mind. It's been a journey learning about that," she told Glamour over All-Star Weekend. Ahead of the Dallas Wings game, the Fever was in sixth place with a two-game advantage on the ninth-place Washington Mystics. They will be hoping to get Clark on the court. Caitlin Clark, caught in the groin row. On July 15, 2025, during a feverish win over the Connecticut Sun, Caitlin Clark suffered a right groin injury that quickly turned into a full-blown injury row for the Indiana Fever. Since then, she's missed 6 straight games, including the All-Star festivities, which she had captained, as the Fever navigate one of their toughest stretches of the season. Swish Appeal plus 15 CBSSports.com plus 15 New York Post plus 15. With a season already interrupted by a left quad strain and earlier groin trouble, Clark has now been limited to 13 of 26 games, dominating headlines almost as much for her off-court presence as her on-court absence. New York Post plus 3 CBSSports.com plus 3 CBSSports.com plus 3. Medical takeaway and team strategy. A team update from July 24 confirmed that no further injury was identified beyond the groin strain. The organization emphasized a cautious commitment to Clark's long-term health and urged fans to expect updates rather than a firm return date. CBSSports.com plus 1 CBSSports.com plus 1. Still, speculation has swirled. ESPN has listed August 12 as a potential return date, though officials refrained from confirming it.newsweek.com. Stephanie White, the Fever's coach, stressed that the third week of August is a realistic target, citing practice ramp-up time and avoiding repeat mistakes from earlier rushed returns. And DustinTimes.com plus 4 Swish Appeal plus 4 New York Post plus 4. As White pointed out, the WNBA's compressed schedule, 44 games in 17 weeks, with an average rest of just 2.7 days, has taken a physical toll on players this season. She argued that adding more regional games and expansion teams could relieve pressure on elite athletes like Clark. Swish Appeal. What the Fever face. The away run begins. Clark's lingering absence coincides with the start of a daunting 4-game road trip. Dallas, Seattle, Los Angeles, Sparks, and Phoenix. With Clark unofficially sidelined, the Fever grabbed a win in Dallas thanks to strong play from Ari McDonald, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. Wikipedia plus 6 Swish Appeal plus 6 CBSSports.com plus 6. Their 1-5-1-2 record as of August 1 placed them 6th in the WNBA standings, a full 2 games ahead of the 9th-place Mystics. A Clark return could be timely for the stretch run, but balancing her physical readiness with postseason urgency remains the tightrope. CBS Sports.com New York Post Swish Appeal. The human side of the injury. Clark speaks. Clark herself has spoken candidly. "This is the first time I haven't felt like a young body that can run around and sprint every day." She admitted it's been a new challenge, balancing both physical and mental, whereas she learns the professional athlete's double-edged burden. CBSSports.com plus 2 CBSSports.com plus 2 HindustonTimes.com plus 2. A viral scene, captured during a special visit at a school event, showed her kicking a soccer ball, prompting confusion from fans. However, media clarified that she had been fully evaluated and cleared for low-impact activity. The Fever plan to be deliberately cautious in reintegrating her into competitive action. New York Post. Drama off the court, the row beyond the injury. The injury row has more layers: tension between WNBA demand and athlete rest, public expectations, and media frenzy surrounding Clark's return. The Fever have since added Australian forward Chloe Bibby to bolster their rotation amid Clark's absence. She immediately proved valuable as a three-point stretch four. The Sun +1 SBNation.com +1. Meanwhile, WNBA viewership has surged. Fans have tuned in even when Clark and rival Angel Reese were sidelined. One game drew 1.5 million average viewers, peaking at 1.7 million, a testament to the league's growing popularity and Clark's draw. The Sun. Imagining the comeback, a creative narrative. Voiceover style, scene setting. Fade in, a dimmed locker room. Clark sits alone, ice pack on her groin, staring at her sneakers. The faint echo of a bouncing basketball on the court. Voiceover, her inner thoughts: I've never felt my body betray me mid-season. Not in college, not in high school. But here, every shot, every sprint, everything feels like a negotiation now. Cut to the huddle before the January opener. Last year's Rookie of the Year, now only visible in spirit on the bench. White, coach, off-screen, we're aiming for mid-August. No rushing. You'll come back full. This is bigger than basketball. The Fever hit the road. In each arena, Clark's absence is felt, not just in the box score. The crowd scans her empty bench, whispers her name. Opponents adjust. Teammates rally. Montage: Bibby stepping into open space and hitting threes. Mitchell and McDonald pushing tempo. The offense adapting, but missing its heartbeat. Fast forward to mid-August, Clark, cleared for limited drills, steps onto the court for the first time since July. The tape slows. Her sneakers squeak. Breath held in the stands. Fade to black. Why it matters. Health first. Indiana's medical team and coaching staff are prioritizing Clark's long-term wellness before return. July 24 team release Swish appeal +4 Indiana Fever +4 Hindustan Times.com +4. August 12th is the unofficial target date, per ESPN's latest listings, with a third week of August return framed as realistic. Newsweek.com. New York Post. A risky early return could reignite nagging injuries, a lesson from her earlier, quicker return in June. Wikipedia. Meanwhile, Fever fans have seen resilience. 3 straight wins without Clark and rising viewership, even with star absences. New York Post.